The moral of the film is there's no honor amongst thieves. I came from uptown, way uptown.
Renegade,
I came from
renegade,
uptown,
renegade,
way
renegade,
uptown.
renegade.
I came from uptown, way. Ayy. So I checked out the Uncharted film. As we all know, it's based on the popular video game series created by Naughty Dog. The film blended all of the video games stories together by incorporating some of Nathan Drake's most iconic moments. There were 2 post-credit scenes at the end of this film that leaves a lot to the imagination. The first post-credit scene goes down in a dark prison where a dusty looking dude is writing a letter to Nate warning him to watch his back. They don't say it, but this is Nate's older brother Sam. He's been rotting in jail and didn't meet his demise in a hail of gunfire like Sully thought. And from what it looked like, the second scene went down in a bar where Nate and a man named Gage were exchanging his ring that belonged to his ancestor Sir Francis Drake for an old Nazi map. But after Gage and his goons try and snake Nate, Sully appears just in time to help, which allows Nate to snatch the map and his ring back. After they left the bar, it looked like they got held up at gunpoint by the look of their facial expressions, but the film left it a mystery by who. My guess would be Chloe, since she was popping up and double-crossing them the whole film. But I wouldn't be surprised if another villain pulled up. Nate confirmed that Gage worked for a man named Roman. Roman is a crime boss and a treasure collector that goes toe-to-toe with Nate and Sully in the video game Drake's Fortune. In the game, Sir Francis Drake's ring that's in Nate's possession is the key to finding El Dorado, the lost city of gold. The coordinates to Sir Francis Drake's coffin are inscribed on the ring, and inside his coffin was Sir Francis Drake's diary that had the location of El Dorado. And I think the old Nazi map that Nate snatched from Gage gives visuals of the area. El Dorado was supposed to be a lost city filled with gold, but turned out to be a cursed statue that turns people into mutants. In the last game, Nate's brother escaped from a Panama prison that he was being held at with the help of a drug lord. The drug lord demanded that Sam find the treasure of a famous pirate named Henry Avery or die, so he chose to find the treasure. He recruits Nate to help him find it, so who knows, they might even just do a blend of those 2 stories together. You never know what they decide to do. The video games for PlayStation feature Drake hunting for treasure, usually using an old map. The games take you on an adventure across the globe where the player has to solve puzzles as well as travel through jungles and mountains, all while dodging bullets and fighting waves of armed henchmen on trains, planes, and so much more. I played all 4 Uncharted video games, and honestly, they could have easily called this joint something else. This was definitely a clout chase off of the Uncharted franchise's success. Even though he was portraying a younger, less experienced version of Nathan Drake, this still felt like the wrong role for Tom Holland. Dude was fighting goons and busting moves like he was Spider-Man, but without the muscle. He jumped off walls and used his surroundings during fights, but what shocked me the most, is when he kicked a goon early in the film, but the goon was unfazed and he ended up on the ground. That was pitiful. The real Nate would have laid all of them goons out. Mark Wahlberg played his role the best as Sully. Even though he was clearly a lot younger than Sully was from the video games, he was acting like an ancient fossil. He was funny though, and I heard he was originally supposed to play Nate. That casting would have made a lot more sense than Tom Holland. The film had a slow start, but eventually it takes off with some cool action sequences. The special effects and CGI really saved this film. Even though the stunts were impossible, like people climbing Call of Duty sized care packages falling out of the sky, it was still hella entertaining to watch Drake do it. This film gave off the vibes of a modern day Indiana Jones flick or a Tomb Raider knockoff, but just a lot more goofy. People who haven't played the video game will definitely dig it though. I'm gonna run it 2 mics. Let me know what y'all thought about the Uncharted film in the comments below. It's absolutely free for y'all to support the channel. Doesn't cost y'all a dime to hit that like and subscribe button. Moving forward, I'm only responding to subscriber comments, so lock in with me and hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna get up with y'all on the next video, alright? Holla at me. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way